Hey guys, it's Tony again with another video. So, people have been inboxing me since I made my announcement like, are you crazy? Or congratulations, or I'm so proud of you, so happy for you. But one of the other questions that I was getting is, how are you affording to do this or whatever? Aren't you afraid? There is that fear, especially for me. I don't even think it's really fear. It's you just always not sure of the unknown, right? But I think for me, my concern was more finances. So for the past couple of months, to be honest, I literally made some sacrifices. And so just with little things, some like, for example, they were minor things, but they cost money. So I used to always get my nails done, right? I stopped getting my nails done. That was an adjustment for me as well, but it wasn't important to me anymore. The other thing, getting my lashes done. If I want lashes now, I go buy some and put them on myself. I kind of learned how to do it, so no big deal. My hair is another story. I'm still trying to work through that. Especially I just don't know what I'm doing with it, and I don't like hair, so that's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen there. The other thing was I got a part-time job, so I was working at Aldi for a couple of months, part-time, to help save some money and to help cut back on some bills. And the other thing I did was I started driving Uber. So Uber allowed me to just, I'm a night person, so it just worked for me. I like getting, come home from work, take a nap, and then go out. And I did that for a couple of months. I actually still do it here and there, so no big deal. Again, when I feel like doing it. I was actually inspired by a coworker who actually, from last year February till now, has saved $30,000 just by Ubering. So she was my motivation there. The other thing was, this is weird, but I also got roommates. 2 roommates. So that helped a lot. Just it was uncomfortable at times, most definitely, but you have to be uncomfortable to get what you want sometimes, right? So I was willing to do that. And most importantly, stop shopping. So anyone who knows me knows that I have stuff, and I've just accumulated things and stuff over the past couple of years, and I would just keep things or whatever. But I went through a transition where I was very unhappy, and then I would just go shopping and became obsessed with, I love Michael Kors, so I have everything Michael Kors. This is one of my favorite bags, but I haven't carried a pocketbook or anything in 3 months, seriously, because I bought something and then I'll carry it or use it for a week or two, and then it didn't mean anything to me. So for example, with the bags, I literally don't carry a bag anymore because on the back of my phone, I can't show you, there's these little ID holders, and I'm on my second one now because I popped the other one. But on the back of my phone is my ID, debit card, and one credit card. And if I have lip gloss or chapstick or lipstick, it just goes in my pocket. So I started looking at these things it really doesn't matter to me. So I just started purging and getting rid of stuff. So I'm gonna take you upstairs to my closet. But again, I don't know how to turn around this camera, guys. But I got rid of stuff. So anyone who knows me before knows that I had closet full of stuff, everywhere. I had 2 closets at one point with just clothes, and now it's pretty much empty. My goal is I had over 100 pairs of shoes. It was ridiculous. right now it's probably about 20 or 30, and the goal is to get down to maybe 5 pairs. Like, my goal is to be able to just put everything I own in a suitcase and just go. So that's my plan. I also just got a car a couple months ago, and there's my car. I don't know how to turn this camera around. That sucks. But there's my car. It's a pretty nice car. I was kind of smart when I bought the car. Half smart, I would say. Let's just say half smart. So I know I needed a car, and I didn't have the money to buy what I wanted all up front, so I ended up financing the car. And the difference is this time I just went to the credit union, so I got a really good interest rate, of course, and my car payments less than $200. I think it's like $160. So it's kind of easy to just, I have friends that are willing to just take over the payments, so, or whatever. But it's interesting how I went from just having to have the car, like now I'm just like, okay, somebody come get this car. So that was the other thing. Just cutting back. This wasn't just something I just up and said that I'm gonna do. So like, I really sacrificed and became uncomfortable these past couple of months. So you can do it too. It just depends on what's priorities for you. So right now, stuff and things, materialistic things, aren't important to me. I spend money on hanging out with my friends and social stuff, and everyone knows I love to eat. So if I could have cut back on those things, I really would have been okay. But I mean, hey, this is definitely a change for me. So yeah, I don't really get into confrontations with people when they're like, oh, okay, you're not shopping, you're not doing this. I'm like, no, I don't have to argue with anybody. It's just like, I don't have to prove that to you, And so this week I'm just spending the last couple days just getting rid of everything. A lot of my things are online for sale, and whatever I get for it, I get for it. The rest of the things have gone to Goodwill, dropped off at some of my friends' houses. As far as my clothes, it was kind of easy to get rid of my clothes. I've gained about 40 pounds this past year, so a lot of stuff didn't fit, and if I did buy something, it was because I was going to an event and I didn't have anything to fit me, and sometimes I would take it back after I wore it. That's how much I'm just like, I'm not interested. So again, just figuring out ways to save money. I follow a lot of bloggers, and a friend of mine actually sent me a series on Netflix, suggested I watch it. It's called The Minimalist, and I fell in love. Again, just following people that motivate me. So their concept is just, we just acquire stuff and it doesn't make us happier. And again, on my vision board for this year was happy, and I didn't want it to just stay there. I wanted to honestly and truly feel happy, and so I had to put things into place that was going to make me happy. And traveling does make me happy, and meeting new people, having new friends. And I hate this concept of no new friends. Some of my good friends now, people that I've just met in the past 3-4 years while living in Charlotte. So I am super excited for a new life, to meet new people, not forgetting the ones I've met, but just carrying them on my journey as well. It's not the end of the world. There's a whole world out there for us. So clearly longer than I anticipated, but yeah, if you have any questions about my plans or how I'm going about doing it, or just letting go of things, you can hit me up. Again, like, comment, share. It's your girl Tony. Mwah.